All right, today we are going to build a toolkit full of essential English phrases. The ones that native speakers actually use so you can walk into any conversation feeling way more confident. Let's jump right in.
You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You're in the middle of a great conversation and suddenly your mind just goes totally blank. You know exactly what you want to say, but the words just aren't there. Well, today we're going to fix that by giving you the exact phrases you need for pretty much any situation you can think of.
Every conversation has to start somewhere. So let's begin with probably the most important step of all: how to make a great first impression with the right greetings and openers.
Picking the right opener is just so crucial. And really, it all boils down to context. I mean, are you talking to your boss or are you talking to your best friend? Because as you're about to see, that situation completely changes the words you're going to use. And this right here, this is the heart of it. That line between sounding professional and sounding friendly, it often comes down to one simple thing. Are you choosing formal language or informal language? Just listen to how different these feel. In a formal, a business setting, you might say, "It is a pleasure to meet you." It just has that ring of professional respect. But with friends, you'd sound so much more natural saying, "Nice to meet you," or even a super simple, "What's up?"
Oh, this is a great one. A perfect, friendly way to open a conversation with someone you haven't seen in a bit. "What have you been up to lately?" is so much more engaging than just asking, "How are you?" because it really invites the other person to share what's new and exciting in their life.
Okay, so you've successfully started the conversation. But now what? How do you keep it going? Now we're going to get into the real art of it: listening, sharing opinions, and actually connecting with someone.
You should think of these little words as conversational glue. Seriously, sprinkling them into a conversation, a little "really" and "gotcha." It shows the other person you're not just hearing them, you're actively listening and you're with them. Okay, here's a fun idiom you're going to hear a lot. Picture this. You're talking about a friend, maybe telling a story, and then boom, they walk right into the room. You can just smile and say, "Well, speak of the devil." It's just a lighthearted, fun way to point out the coincidence. Now, this is a skill that can be tricky even for native speakers: how to disagree with someone without starting a fight. It's all about using softer language to show you respect their opinion, even if you don't happen to share it. Your delivery here makes all the difference. "I totally disagree" can feel pretty confrontational, right? It can shut the conversation down. But a phrase like, "I'm not so sure about that," it's so much softer. It shows you have a different perspective, but keeps the door wide open for more discussion. On the flip side, sometimes you want to express a strong opinion, especially about things you dislike. This phrase, "I can't stand," is a super common and informal way to say you really don't like something. And you can use it for just about anything, from small annoyances like slow Wi-Fi to, bigger pet peeves. It's actually a great way to show a bit of your personality and find some common ground. Or, have a friendly debate. Okay, next up, let's get into the give and take of a good conversation, making and responding to offers, and, of course, the art of saying thank you in a way that really feels genuine. So, just like with greetings, how you offer help or say thanks totally changes with the situation. Let's look at some specific formal and informal phrases you can have ready. A formal situation might need something like, "I'd like to express my gratitude." But with a friend, "Thanks a million" sounds so much more natural. And pay close attention to, "I owe you one." That's more than just a simple thank you. It's an informal promise that you'll return the favor someday. When someone offers you something, just keep it simple. "That'd be great, thanks," is a really warm way to accept. And if you need to say no, a friendly, "No thanks, I'm good," is perfectly polite and clear. So we've started the conversation, we've kept it flowing, and now for the final piece of the puzzle, the one part that a lot of people find kind of awkward: how to end a conversation smoothly and politely. The good news is you never have to just stop talking and awkwardly walk away. There are simple, polite phrases you can use that signal it's time to go, letting you wrap things up on a really positive note. Phrases like, "Anyway, I should get going," or "Well, it's getting late," are perfect, low-pressure ways to end a casual chat. If you're in a more formal setting, something like, "Sorry, but I'm afraid I need to," is a really polite way to excuse yourself. They all get you to the same place: a graceful exit. Finally, let's compare two super common goodbyes. "Take care" feels really warm and sincere. It shows you genuinely care about the other person. Catch you later, on the other hand, is a much more casual, breezy way to just say, see you soon.
And there you have it. From that very first hello to keeping the conversation interesting, all the way to a polite goodbye, you now have this powerful set of phrases to help you connect with people more naturally and way more confidently. So here's a little challenge for you. Don't just learn these phrases, use them. Pick just one new phrase from this entire toolkit and make a goal to try it in a conversation this week. Because at the end of the day, a language isn't just something you know, it's something you do. So what are you going to say first?